He smoked during rounds, he drank copious amounts of whiskey, he later changed this for up to 20 cans of Coke a day. He wore American flag pants. He once beat Tiger Woods while still drunk. This was a man who won a major as a complete unknown. Was he chaotic? Absolutely. Was he one of the biggest characters in the history of not just golf, but in all of sports history? I think so, absolutely. His name is John Daly. This is Essentially Sports, and today we're breaking down one of the most charismatic, one of the biggest legends, one of the greatest characters in all of golf, Mr. John Daly. In 1991, John Daly was a nobody, the 9th alternate at the PGA Championship. Most people didn't even know his name. Then, almost overnight, he won it. Bombing drives over bunkers nobody else even dared challenge. No swing coach, no prep, just raw, ridiculous power and nerves of steel. I mean, just look at the dude. How could you not be intrigued by him? Have you ever seen anyone who looks and acts like John Daly in the world of modern golf? Not even close. The man would pick up his club, grip it and rip it, and my word, it worked for him a lot of the time. I mean, honestly, he didn't look like the others, he didn't act like the others, and it's no surprise that the fans instantly took to him. The guy had swagger, he was a complete individual, he was his own man, and he also had a bit of a heart of gold. He won 230 grand for winning that PGA Championship in 1991, and 30,000 of it he gave to the family of a spectator who was sadly and tragically struck by lightning. And I think that just speaks to the kind of man John Daly is at heart. Very, very generous. John Daly did not just flirt with chaos, he married it. He was a chaotic individual. Just look at that mullet and you will get that impression. He did things his own way. He had a wild temper at times. There are some famous clips of him launching his golf club into the ocean, and he admits that he would beat up his car, he would beat up hotel rooms. He often would lose the plot, but my goodness, you just couldn't take your eyes off him, and he was so naturally talented. It's also said that despite being a raging alcoholic in the early years, he was also one of the hardest workers. I mean, the chaos did not just extend to beating up hotel rooms, it extended quite heavily to gambling. The man once lost $1.65 million in a single night in Las Vegas. That is an eye-watering amount of money. He would play slot machines that were $5,000 a spin. Just madness. He wrote in his autobiography that he lost between $50 and $55 million on gambling throughout his career. This was in the 90s. That is just a silly amount of money. Good thing he was an exceptional golfer. I mean, think back to that first 230K check in 1991. The man did also see plenty of endorsements. Somebody that beloved, somebody that talented, someone with that big of a personality. The sponsorships did rein in. He's had a long-standing relationship with Hooters. They love him over there. Over at the Masters, you can go see John Daly. He's in the car park year upon year, signing autographs, giving out hats, and just doing John Daly things. If you think about the modern golfers of today, where it's all about sports science, it's all about strength and conditioning, recovery, eating kale, drinking green juice, creatine perhaps, John Daly was about whiskeys. What a recipe for an elite athlete, my word. Like, one journalist in 2008 followed him on a round, and this is what he saw. John Daly on 18 holes consumed 21 cigs, 12 Diet Cokes, 6 packs of peanut M&Ms, and 0 water. This is another thing. John Daly doesn't like drinking water. He also hates vegetables. He said that when he was a kid, his parents used to try and make him eat greens and he would just throw them up. The drinking years were something else for John Daly. He claimed he drank a fifth of Jack Daniels every day during his college years. Remember, this is a top level golfer we're talking about. That is wild. I'm not much of a mathematician, but supposedly this tallies up to 515 gallons of Coca-Cola a year. It's bananas. But again, I think this is why so many people loved John Daly and why there will probably be no other like him. This is a sport, remember, that is obsessed with etiquette. John Daly fought against that. He did not like golfing dress codes. He even bought his own golf course, and he told Conan O'Brien that all you need to wear on his golf course to play was, well, just cover your private parts essentially, and you can come play on my course, he said. I mean, the beauty of it, of course, is that the man had talent. He would turn up, he would hit balls off of beer cans, he would turn up in Crocs and shorts, he would turn up barefoot, sometimes he would turn up with no clubs at all, but he still, at the end of it all, had game. This is crucial. I mean, that's it at the end of the day, isn't it? Having the talent, that raw, natural talent. And I think having that incredible work ethic in the early years, and also an infectious love of the game. It wasn't all gambling, booze and candy and cigarettes. He loved the sport of golf. This is oh so clear and so relatable to golf fans, right? Somebody that unapologetically real. That is what John Daly stands for. And he did have moments of real glory among the madness. There was that epic win in 1991, which we talked about. But in 1995, he won the Open Championship at St Andrews. This is one of the most prestigious tournaments in all of golf. And this win really cemented his place in golfing history. Just epic stuff from the main man. So moments of real glory for John Daly in his career, and as well as having multiple wives. There was an incident with the fourth wife where he threw, I think it was $50,000 out of the car during an argument and into a ravine. Classic John Daly. But the man cared about his family, and there's some beautiful moments with his son down the years. They turned up wearing matching outfits. His son is quite a golfer as well. So John Daly is a man with a huge heart, and he's let people play on his course for free multiple times. He's operated the course at a loss. It just reiterates how big of a heart this man has and just how down to earth he is. Again, if you go to the Masters and go and see his interactions with fans, he's a guy who is so unlike some of the modern sporting icons of today, where they're just inaccessible. He is the complete opposite. He's totally down to earth and he's totally himself. And he has this wonderful relationship with the sport of golf as well as the fans. Of course, there have been plenty of downs in his career, losing sponsorships, getting into trouble, passing out outside of Hooters, although I think Hooters are quite proud of that. They actually put a picture of it up. Well, I have to say one thing, John Daly, you are immortal. Everything that you've given the sport in terms of many, many classic moments and 2 major wins, your legacy is ensured, my friend. There was, is, and will be only ever one John Daly. He did make a comeback as well in 2016, and it was glorious. The haircuts, the outfits, the shenanigans, the antics. John Daly is a true classic. No modern golfer even comes close to him. I think there's a major issue in modern sport in that we lack great charisma. Think back to the Muhammad Alis of this world. Do we have as many charismatic personalities in sport as we used to? I don't think we did. The question then is, will there ever be another like John Daly? How big of a legend is this man, and what is your favorite John Daly moment? Let us know in the comment section. To wrap it up, I've got 5 of the best John Daly moments for you. Number 5, the beer can tee shot, a John Daly staple. This man, what a classic, and I'm sure many of you have tried this down on the golf course with your friend. Number 4, $1.65 million lost in 5 hours. My word, I just can't even fathom. That is just ridiculous behavior. Gambling is bad for you. Number 3, playing barefoot. Nothing says John Daly more than playing barefoot, getting your feet in the grass, feeling the earth, just casual as you like, and the complete antithesis to the strict rules of most golf courses. Number 2, Of course, John Daly released a country album. It's called My Life. If you're a John Daly fan, you should go get it. What a collector's item. That beautiful hair shining brightly. John Daly, the country singer. He's a man of many talents, what can I say? And number one, turning up to the Pro-Am with no clubs. Of course he turned up with no clubs. He borrowed some, still made the cut. I mean, this was John Daly all over. He would turn up. Where's the beer? What's the course record? Grip and rip. Let's go. John Daly style. So, that was just a little bit of a taster of some of the great moments of the great man, John Daly. There's been ups, there's been downs. But John Daly, you are a legend, you are an icon, you are a personality. And personalities are what makes sport great. Maximum respect, so much love. Guys, what has been your favorite John Daly moment? Will there ever be any other like him? Let us know in the comments. This has been Essentially Sports. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you at the next one.